everybody, it's Candy. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I was inspired by so many people talking about or asking me about how they can plan and prepare for a raw foods diet and lifestyle. It can seem a little bit overwhelming at times, like where do I start? You know, what should I do? I'm not sure if I want to do this. I'm not sure how fully in I want to be. So there's so many questions surrounding that topic. So I named my video today the top 5 ways to prepare and plan for a raw foods diet / lifestyle, because this is a lifestyle. So the number one thing is you want to put a lot of thought into it. You want to take some time, meditate on it, really get into the feel of it. A lot of people coming into this lifestyle, they see the benefits that others are getting and they want to do it, but their heart is not really in it. They're just thinking of it as another diet, and you don't want to do that because this is not a diet. And I know you hear that. It's kind of a little cliche saying, this isn't a diet. It is a diet as far as it goes for the food, because you're choosing these, raw fruits and vegetables to eat. That's a diet, yes. But it's really a lifestyle because it's a mind, body, and spiritual experience. I mean, the spiritual is so much more than any of the other, than the body or the mind. I mean, it's all together. It's all one. And, you really can't understand this until you really get started. So a lot of people who are into the spiritual movement and really working on ways of healing themselves in a spiritual sense are drawn to this lifestyle because it really takes you to the next level. It really does. So the number one thing is make the decision that you want to do it with your whole heart. It doesn't matter how, whether you're going to start out with 30% raw or just, starting breakfast, starting fruit for breakfast. That's a start, but you've got to put your all into it. If you're going to do breakfast smoothies and fruits, then just really, really get excited about that. I mean, just put your all into it. Really, really decide. Make that decision that you want to do it. And then pray or meditate or ask for help. Ask your friends, your family, your angels, your guidance to support you with it. So that would be number 1 on my list. So number 2, research every day. Put a little bit of time in every single day. The people that are going to the Olympics, they're not saying, well, I'm going to go to the Olympics and, work out once a week. I mean, they're putting they're putting everything into it, and they're putting so much, they're exercising every day. So your exercise will be to research every day about a raw foods diet. Start going on YouTube and looking up some really cool people that you resonate with. There's so many of them. Oh my gosh, there's it's like too many to name. I mean, Fully Raw Christina is awesome. She has such a young spirit, a young, vibrant heart. I mean, she's been raw for I'm not sure how long, but at least 10 years, fully raw. I think maybe more. But she's really fun and upbeat and great place to start. I mean, there's just so many. I don't have time to name everybody, but just do a search on YouTube and look for somebody that you resonate with. There is Dan the man. He goes by, well, his name is Dan McDonald, and he goes by the Life Regenerator. And I always suggest him for people, for men, because well, I mean, he's great for women as well. I've learned so much from him. But especially men who have had some like drug and alcohol addiction. You know, he talks a lot about overcoming his drug and alcohol addiction, and his raw foods lifestyle is like his new addiction, which is way healthier. But you know, he's really learned to find balance with it, which is really cool. I've been watching his journey for probably about 7 years now. He's been on YouTube ever since they started, so he's really cool. So really put your time in every single day to connect with, to research, to do your research. So, okay, so number 3, connect with groups that are doing the same lifestyle. Okay, so here's 7 groups that you could join today. As soon as you're done watching this video, I invite you to go over there and just click join and get started. It's that simple. So there's Healing with Mother Earth. That's a great group to be in, and it's run by Elizabeth Dunham, my friend. She's the owner of Lava Love. She makes this awesome soap out of lava. I've mentioned it before. So anyway, she is a health coach as well, and she's got some great information to share on her group, in her group. So that's a great place to start. So that's Healing with Mother Earth. There's also Healing with Cuca, and that's C-U-C-A. And she is actually in Florida right now with Dr. Morse doing her level 2 certification, detoxification certification. So she's wonderful. And her co-administrator is John Stearns, who is on day, I think he's on day 179 of Mango Island. He's been eating nothing but mangoes for that many days. Can you believe it? He's doing a lot of healing, and he's known by the Mangotarian on YouTube. So if you want to go connect with him on YouTube and check out his, he's got some amazing insights with this journey that he's on. So I highly suggest checking him out. Now here's a little plug for me. I have a Facebook group called Raw for Beginners, and that's the number 4, Raw for Beginners. And we've just started. It started with my watermelon fasting, journey that if you're just tuning in, I did a watermelon fast for 45 days. So I started a group. Somebody keeps calling. Okay, so I started a group at that time, and so it's called Raw for Beginners. So join me over there. We could always use your insights when you start your raw journey. And there's people that have been raw for a long time over there. So, okay, so you don't have to be a beginner. It's for all levels, but. Anyway, so then there's also the butterfly effect. And oh my gosh, that is run by Heather Goodwin. She has lost 300 pounds. It's so exciting. I think she just posted today that she just got to the 300 mark. These are exciting times. So Heather Goodwin at the butterfly effect. It's a great group to be in, and these are just the most loving groups. So just take the time to do this for yourself. Okay, and then there's Raw Vegan and Fruitarian Monkeys. That's a fun group. There's a lot of people that post a lot of great, recipes and their raw food journeys. So there's a lot of inspiration there. So again, that's Raw Vegan and Fruitarian Monkeys. Okay, and then there's Raw Vegan and Healing, and that's another great group. So please just take the time today to go over there and connect with these like-minded souls. I guarantee this is this is going to be one of the biggest things you can do if you're deciding to go raw. Clear your space. You want to clear your space. You can start with your pantry. Go in your pantry. Clear out everything that is not in alignment with this plan. You know, just make room on the shelf for those fresh fruits to start ripening. You know, if you have family and other people you're living with, you know, you've got to tell them, I need this space in the pantry. This is my sacred space. And, you know, do whatever you need to do, you know, put up a little, a line or whatever. This is my section. Please respect it. You know, you might want to just start cutting out some, you know, out of magazines, cutting out like, you know, my new life, or I feel good, or raw is awesome, or look for the word awesome and cut out an R and make it rawsome. Put an exclamation point. Get excited about this. And in your sacred space in your pantry, just start putting up these, you know, pasting these little, you know, subconscious things for you to keep you excited and motivated. So, okay, so that was number 4, clear your space. Number 5, here we go. Woo, number 5, make a vision board. Vision boards are awesome. And I'm going to share this vision board that my brother did last year when I was coaching him. He had diabetes, type 2. He had high blood pressure. He had all, you know, kidney disease, liver disease. He had so many, he was gosh, 304 pounds when he came here, 303 pounds. He lost 109 during his 8-month journey. He got rid of his diabetes. He got off dialysis. He did a number of things, but one of the very first things I had him do was a vision board, because it's so important. Don't underestimate the power of a vision board. You know, it is so crucial to staying on track and to reaching your goals and to getting fully immersed in this lifestyle. Even if you just start with fruit for breakfast, that's fine. It's a start, and I applaud you for starting. But like I said, put your whole heart into it. Now, here's a vision board. So there we go. Look at all that. The fruits and the vegetables. I mean, look at that. Okay, so back from the dead. See that? He did this vision board before he ended up almost dying. He almost died twice, and it was on his vision board. So what I would suggest is, I would suggest really, don't put back from the dead. Don't put anything like crazy, you know, negative like that. Put the positive words. I mean, he's got so many positive things on here, but that back from the dead literally came to life in a very, you know, so these things are very powerful. So do your vision board and have fun with it. And, you know, you can get your magazines from libraries. They have a stack of magazines, and they charge like 10 cents a piece for them. So go and pick out, you know, like the healthier magazines or whatever. You know, it doesn't, your vision board doesn't have to be all about health. It can be about travel. Here's mine. It can be about travel. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because there's something on here that's a little private, but you know, just pick out whatever appeals to you. I just absolutely love Shania Twain. I have her on there. I hope to meet her someday. And yeah, there's a little love section there, and travel. And so anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. And thank you for your patience, for, you know, I'm not one to do videos like every other day, like some people. I still get shy and I get a little nauseous before I go in front of the camera, and I'm just being raw and real here. So I've just had a lot going on, and it really takes a lot for me to do this. You know, once I get on the on camera and I start going, I'm much better. But believe me, it takes a lot of focus for me to do this. So if you're thinking about doing a YouTube channel and you're shy, I totally challenge you to do it, because anything you have to say and share can benefit people, even if you don't think it does. It really does. Trust me. So with that, I love you all so much. Stay tuned for my next video. I think it will involve Madison, who was here several months ago. She's back in town. I just picked her up from the airport, and she's excited to be here again. So she'll be spending time here in Arizona, continuing with her raw foods journey. And so we'll update you on how she's doing. And thank you all for joining me. And please like if you enjoyed this video. Please share and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you so much. Bye. See you next time.